Benedictine College proudly presents our Stars and Stripes celebration. As we pay tribute to the veterans who have served our country, it is also important to remember those who are now serving our nation as American forces remain engaged around the world and continue to fight the war on terrorism. There have been over 10,000 Kansas National Guard, U.S. Reserves, and active duty soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen mobilized since 9/11, and many of these units have served twice. We are pleased to honor our military personnel and veterans. Today we honor a great country, a country whose government of the people, by the people, and for the people continues to inspire nations around the world. Mindful of our past and with hope and vision for our future, we continue to affirm those ideals that our founding fathers set forth in the Constitution in 1787, ideals that have made us the greatest nation on earth, the United States of America. We now have a special presentation to continue our Stars and Stripes celebration. More than 37,000 wounded military personnel have returned to the United States since the start of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Many have lost limbs and been disfigured in other ways. For most of them, their entire lives have been forever altered, and recovery, physically, emotionally, psychologically, and even socially, is extremely difficult and painful. In an effort to bridge the gap between the disabled and disfigured world and the world at large, one organization has taken up the cause. Tempered Steel was founded by Luana Schneider and her son, retired Sergeant Scott Stevenson, after he was seriously wounded and disfigured in Iraq in November 2006. Their firsthand experiences to the responses Scott's injuries evoked on civilians and military alike compelled them to break down the barriers between wounded and disfigured veterans and those who only see their scars. More recently, Benedictine's Dr. Adam Buman-Wiggs, an associate professor of psychology, had Scott in one of his classes. Dr. Buman-Wiggs recognized the value of the organization and immediately joined Tempered Steel, helping to launch a national speaker phase and offering a clinical psychologist's view of the situation. The Do Something Beautiful for God Award was created last year and is named for a quote from Blessed Teresa of Calcutta, in recognition of all they have done to reach out to this often ignored population. President of Benedictine College, Stephen D. Minnis, will now present retired Sergeant Scott Stevenson, Luana Schneider, and Dr. Adam Buman-Wiggs with the Do Something Beautiful for God Award. They are truly working for God every day.